Hey guys, it's Billy again with Strictly Sales Buckeye Kayak Fishing Trail, and I'm here today to go over all the results from the Memorial Day. See, I got a hat with it's got a flag on it. Anyway, just finished up the Memorial Day tournament and it was great. It was the Buckeye Blitz. We had 60 anglers. Stay tuned to this video to find out everything you need to know about that event. Listen guys, if you have not been down to Strictly Sail, you got to go down there and check them out. If you're not in the Cincinnati area, they have a great website, so go check them out there too. This event was part of the online series presented by Dakota Lithium. They have some great prize packages for the end of the year, for the anglers of the year, for each of the 3 series. You got to go check out that Power Box 10 if you haven't done that already. Okay guys, so before we get into all the anglers that got money and how much they got and who finished where, I'll just tell you that we had 60 anglers. I already told you that. So that means 6 anglers finished with some money. Before we do that, I want to tell you some interesting stats. It's time for interesting stats. So the interesting stats, I'm going to keep it to just a couple of things. We're going to tell you who caught the big bass, and then I'm also going to tell you how many fish were caught in each range. And then at the end of that, I'll tell you where Andy caught his big fish, exactly where he was, what lake, what he was. I'm just kidding. I don't even know that information. So, okay. And by the way, congratulations, Andy. Spoiler alert, you guys already know Andy won it. So he did amazing. He cracked the century mark. That's an interesting stat. 100 inches in a 4-day tournament. Way to go. Okay, guys, so the first couple are pretty easy because in the 18-inch range, there were 18 fish that were caught. In the 19-inch range, there were 19 fish that were caught.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Okay, and then when we get into 20, do you know how big a 20-inch fish is? It's like, well, it's 20 inches, but there were 8 of them caught. I had to look at I forgot. But wait, there's more. There were 2 fish that were caught in the 21-inch range. So I don't know about you, but I've never caught a 21-inch fish. There were 2 of them caught over the Memorial Day weekend. So congratulations to those anglers. The big fish, wait, there's more. 22-inch fish. There was 1 fish that was caught over the 22-inch range, and it was actually 22 and a half, and it was caught by Andy Coleman. So congratulations to Andy. Look at that fish, guys. Congratulations, Andy. I cannot wait to hear the story about, how you landed it and the fight that it gave you and all that. So that's a really good fish. Fish of a lifetime. Congratulations. All right, so let's get started on who finished where and what happened with the Memorial Day tournament, the Buckeye Blitz. So coming in at number 6, we have Brandon Carpenter, came in at 92¼ inches. Brandon will be taking home $84. Congratulations, Brandon. Number 5, we have Brian Coyne coming in with 94¾ Brian will be taking home $108 for his efforts in the Buckeye Blitz. Number 4, Chad Leonard came in with 95¼ and Chad will be taking home $132. Congratulations, Chad. Like a lot of the top placing anglers, if you go back and you look in Tourney X, you can see that a lot of these were smallmouth, and it's no surprise that coming in number 3, the angler with the most amount of large smallmouth was Alex Roberts. Alex, in only 4 days, came in at 98 inches with smallmouth, and Alex will be taking home $144. Congratulations. Can't wait to hear your stories as well, Alex. Find out how you're catching all these big smallies. And coming in second place, again, it's a name that's no stranger to the leaderboard. It's Jason Isaacs. Jason came in with 99¼ Jason will be taking home $252. Congratulations, Jason. And the number 1 angler, I think I already gave it away earlier in the video, but it's Andy Colvin. Andy, like I said, cracked the century mark. He had 100 inches even, and for his efforts, Andy will be taking home $480. So congratulations to Andy on his $480, his first place in the Memorial Day Buckeye Blitz, and congratulations to Andy for that 22½-inch largemouth that you caught for the big fish. Okay guys, so those are the winners. Congratulations to Brandon, Brian, Chad, Alex, Jason, and Andy. But that's not the end of it. If you want to hear from some of these top anglers on exactly how they did it, maybe some of their strategy, Also, you want to be entertained a little bit. We have Zach Carell. He's going to interview some of these anglers. He's going to give you a lot of information in his podcast, which is going to be directly after this video. Hey guys, if you want to find out who got points for this event, the Buckeye Blitz, and you want to see where you stand, you got to go check out the leaderboard. It's the Keel Armor leaderboard on BuckeyeKayakFishingTrail.com. We have 3 more events coming up in June. We have June 6th. It's the first time ever buttload of bass on June 6th. And then on June 13th, we have the Alum Creek event, which is actually a Bassmaster event. So if you want more information on that, you got to go check that out. 27th and 28th of June down at Raccoon Creek, we have a 2-day event at Raccoon Creek. And that, again, is part of the tour series. And it's going to be an amazing event. It's one of my favorites of the entire year at Raccoon Creek. Make your plans, figure out what you're going to do. And guys, if you like this content, if you like the video, if you like Zach's podcast, please make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe so that you can be notified, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we have future videos. And hope to see you guys again soon. Hope to see you in June. Congratulations and tight lines.
You're listening to Buckeye Kayak Fishing. And tonight, I have the top 2 winners of the Buckeye Blitz. It's the Buckeye Kayak Fishing Trail's Memorial Day 3-day tournament. This is always a popular tournament every year, and a lot of people out camping enjoying Memorial Day, and they can participate in this online tournament and score some fish. So tonight we got Jason Isaacs in second place and Andrew Colvin in first place. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome job, man. Jason Isaacs, second. Your biggest bass was 21. Then you had a 20 and a half, 19 and 2 19 and a halves, and then a 18 and 3/4, man. Congratulations on that. You want to give away where you're fishing?
Probably not.
Gotcha. What'd you do? Did you go camping Memorial Day, or did you go fishing, or how'd your weekend go?
Well, I worked Friday, and then when I got off work, I fished for a little bit with my dad, and then, well, that didn't last very long because where we went was really high and really muddy. But I decided to go somewhere else, and then I bounced around all over the place, literally. I fished in Dayton. I fished up north. I fished out east. I fished all over the place, and I caught fish everywhere I went. But
nice.
And I didn't fish the whole day Saturday. I quit about 5 o'clock. Sunday I did a ton of driving all over the place. I probably did more driving than what I did fishing. And then Monday, I knew what I needed to get past Alex Roberts, I think's his name. And once I did that, and the sun had beat me down for 2 days. Sunday and Monday the sun completely sucked and beat me down, so I was tired, man. So I quit fishing about 5 o'clock Monday too. But then that's when, as I was leaving, I ran into Andy. He was coming in. That's where I met him at, where I was fishing, and he went in there and crushed him.
Oh yeah, he did. What'd you catch most of your bass on?
It's a stick bait.
Oh, I got you. Is that what you got your 21s, or your 21 and your 20 and a half?
Yeah. Every one of them, actually, yeah.
Nice, man. How do you work your stick baits?
It all depends. Like, I just jig them back real slow. I don't know. Sometimes, like if I'm bank fishing, from the time it hits the water, I'll probably jig it 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 times, and if nothing hit it, I'll burn it back in and cast again. One of the places I fished this weekend, though, you can't do that. There is no bank fishing for the most part, unless it's flooded. But typically, I just get out off of weed beds and just pull it through the weeds, and it tends to work out all right.
Well, it sounds like you had a great weekend, man. Congratulations on that.
Appreciate it.
So, how about you, Andrew? You want to tell us where you went fishing?
Oh, yeah. If you want to get your pen and paper ready for the GPS coordinates, it's -39 dot blah, 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 blah.
That's funny stuff, man. Yeah, everybody wants to keep their secrets, and I don't blame you guys. This is a competition, and, whatever, you got a nice honey hole, you want to keep it a secret, yeah. I don't blame you at all, man. There's a lot of places that I don't tell a lot of people. What did you catch your 22.5 on?
That was on a Venom Lures black buzzbait. And that was right
Nice.
after I got done talking to Jason. We kind of shot the breeze there in the parking lot for a good, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes maybe. And then I went in there and I told him I planned on fishing probably till around dark, about 10 o'clock, when the tournament ended. And I caught a 19 before that one, which helped me out. And then I'm just throwing that buzzbait all over the place. The sun was going down. I really didn't have. I only had 3 strikes on the buzzbait the whole time there. Caught the 2 that mattered. And then that 22.5 just come up and slammed it. And I had the shakes going on. You got her in the net, and then you just kind of sit back and breathe for a minute.
Well, that's an adrenaline rush right there.
Yeah.
Man, I like Venom Lure stuff, man. You think they're on top water right now? Sounds like it.
I hope, because that's all I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, top water is a lot of fun, man.
So I
Sweet,
live
man. Would you throw anything else?
That's I everything I caught was on a hollow body frog or a buzzbait. I had one break me off on a buzzbait down at AEP. Was that the same day? I can't remember if that was Sunday or Monday. I think that was Sunday when I had that one break me off. And then I went back down to AEP. But Friday, the whole plan on Friday was to get off work early and go fishing about 3 o'clock. And I ended up having to work over, didn't get off work until late. I got on the pond, only fished an hour. Saturday, I only had a short time in the morning to fish. And then I had my conceal carry range portion scheduled Saturday afternoon. So I ended up not going out the rest of the day. And then it was an all day grind Sunday and Monday.
So did you notice the bass, or are they on the bed, or are they coming off the bed?
I noticed on Monday some of the ones I was catching, some were still on beds and some were off of them. I had some that were real aggressive on beds, so I just threw a buzzbait, bring it right across the top of it, and 9 times out of 10 they'll chase that buzzbait out of there and get it.
Yeah, I think we're getting into now where we're getting into the post spawn. So a lot of these bass should be hungry. And I'm seeing a lot of people catching fish, man. I need to get out there on the water. I plan to this weekend.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this tournament this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the buttload of bass. Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah.
Dakota Lithium, of course, is a sponsor for both the Buckeye Blitz and the buttload of bass. And Strictly Sale sponsors many of our events. And man, it'll be a lot of fun. That's a lot of bass to catch, man.
It's going to be a lot, right? Yeah, but I mean, it's a perfect time to catch a lot of them. Post spawn coming off, they're going to be feeding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, tell us the story, man, about that 22.5, man. You got a cool story about it, or did he come out of the water? Did he stay under? Or what?
The best story was when I was talking to Jason. He said, he had one break him off there, and it was pretty close to where he said that he had one break him off that I caught that one.
It didn't break me off. It pulled off, but it was a monster though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's the one I caught. We'll just go with that.
It probably is.
It might have been. It did have a little red spot in it, so she had been hooked before.
Wow, man. How about Jason? You got any cool stories from this past weekend?
The sun sucked. That's as cool as it gets.
Yeah. It was warm, man. I know we got a little bit of rain on Friday, but then it was warmed up the rest of the weekend.
I changed my plans. I had plans to hit a place up north, and it got completely blown. I feel like the same thing's going to happen this weekend because we got rain coming the next 3 days, and it'll probably completely change everything that I want to do again. So
yeah, it's going to be a soaker, man. It looks like it.
Maybe change is a good thing. I don't know.
Andrew, what did most of the waters you fished look like? Did you deal with any muddy high waters, or? I know AEP's got a lot of clear water out there.
Yeah, that's what AEP. Everything was damn near gin clear. Most of those high wall ponds, they'll stay pretty clear even when you get a lot of rain coming down. The prairie ponds down there, they'll mud up a little bit, but it's usually not anything that would be considered muddy. Stained for most places is what you'd call it. And then where I caught the 22.5, that was probably stained water, I'd say. It wasn't too bad though.
Wow, nice, man. So do you guys fish a lot of Buckeye events?
I do a lot of the online. I do pretty terrible in the in-person events. You tell me I got to fish a lake, and I'll do terrible on it.
I know Jason Isaac. You fish quite a few of our events.
Yeah, I have so far. I'm not going to make the. I wish I could make the Allen Creek one. I fished a Wednesday evening tournament there a couple weeks ago, and that's actually when it was flooded. It was up 6 feet, and I think my best three was 51 and a quarter on a 4-hour tournament. Largemouth. I know. I mean, I feel pretty confident if I did fish that I would do really well, but I'm going to Kentucky Lake and fishing the Hobie BOS, so it's all good though.
Yeah, good luck on that, man. That'd be a fun event. Kentucky Lake's definitely awesome. I need to get down there. I'm thinking about going, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to make it or not. Be a lot of fun, though, man. You going out to Raccoon Creek, any of you guys, for that event?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome. That's a lot of fun. That's always a lot of fun. We always have a good time with that.
Yeah,
We just started that last year, and it was a blast.
Yeah, there was a few of us that stayed in camp that night, and it was a good time.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. Well, sweet, guys. You guys want to do any shout-outs before we end this?
Just to my dad, because I call him like every day and talk fishing with him every day, and he always answers the phone, and I'm grateful for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Andrew?
I got nobody.
You're all alone in the world.
All alone.
Well, cool, guys. Well, congratulations again, and I hope to see you guys at our next event. The Raccoon Creek is our next in-person event. I think that's going to be our first actual in-person event this year. I know we switched a lot of our in-persons to online due to COVID-19. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there and drinking a beer with you. Good luck this weekend on the buttload of bass, man. I hope both you guys catch a buttload of bass.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. And until next time, tight lines.